Wedding videos for as low as 100,000 naira? Gusto got you covered. Call 080-613-44639 or 080-644-06274. Terms and conditions apply.
Hello everyone, welcome to Gusto Reaction on Gusto TV Africa. My name is Ima and the house with me I have done the first game.
Yo guys.
Alright guys, before going on to what we have on today's reaction, I want to say thank you for all you do for us here on the channel. We see all of it and we really do appreciate you.
Always.
And yes, if you're coming across this channel for the very first time guys, please do not forget to subscribe and also do not forget to click on the post notification bell so as to know when we drop new content and new videos for you. Alright, so we have Rema, Mr. Rave in the beauty. Rema, I don't know what happened this period. Rema has been in the news a whole lot. Like, some people are dragging him, some people are supporting him. He's been on a whole lot of interviews, spilling a whole lot. But then we're going to get to that.
The thing is, he just dropped an album, so you don't expect him to be silent. When you just drop a project, you have to be in the news so that people would know what's up about you, talk about your song all the time. You post snippets, you post videos of people that will lead, just creating traction for your project. You cannot just drop an album and be quiet and be looking. No, it doesn't work like that. Now,
talking about this album, there's been a whole lot of comparison, right? Like we're gonna bring in Wizkid into this topic a little bit because there's been a whole lot of comparison. You know, people came out to say Rema was actually sounding a bit like Wizkid. Like some of the songs on this album was sounding a bit like Wizkid. But recently, there's been a whole lot of comparison between this album and Made in Lagos. Some people called it Made, so Ravers had to go dig out the fact that between the first 1 month of this album release that he has done a whole lot of numbers. He did a whole lot of numbers than Made in Lagos did. Is that true?
Well, according to statistics that drop, it is true. But then remember that all of the songs on this album are not new. Same thing we Made in Lagos when it dropped. Smile was out already, and then I think a couple of other 2 or 3 songs were out before the album dropped. So Rema's album has about 15 or 17 tracks. In Lagos had about 10 or 11 or 12, I can't remember vividly. But then the numbers that was posted online, I saw about 260 something million streams, and then the other one was 181 million streams. Looking at all of these statistics, they're not lying, because the songs are more on Rema's album, but then you cannot even say that okay, this one has 17 songs, has 10 songs. No, you say that Rema's Rave and Roses adds a total of this number of streams, and then Made in Lagos add total of this number of streams. That was in the first month of release. If you go to after 1 year of release, and Rema may likely not be able to compete. If you go 2 years after release, Rema may not be likely not be able to compete, because right now Made in Lagos is over 1 billion streams already on more close to 2 billion, actually, more than on all of streaming platform and all of that. But then what came out was first one month, which was also a bragging right as at that time when Wizkid album dropped and Wizkid FC were all over the place and all that. So comparison will always happen. Comparison will never stop happening. So
it's actually fair that the Ravers are actually giving Rema his flowers, for what this particular one has done for the past 1 month.
It's numbers of the songs that's been on it. Calm Down was
dropped. Apart from the numbers, there were a lot of things that were listed.
Calm Down was dropped before the album dropped. Which other songs?
Soundgasm dropped.
Soundgasm, yeah, and then FYN also dropped. That's like 3 songs before the album dropped. So it's not a bad one having all of those achievements from the album.
All right, so Rema is going to be dropping a video for one of the songs on Waves and Roses, and it's actually Are You There?
Are You There? That's the exact song that people are saying, oh, this is the song, it sounded like Wizkid. This is intentional, because you see that people are talking about it, and the fact that people are talking about it, people are going to listen to want to hear where it was sounding like Wizkid. So this is like the perfect first video to drop. Like, it's very, very perfect. I salute the Jonesy and Mavin team. Like, it is very thoughtful. Like, okay, people are saying this sound like Wizkid, and then definitely would be like one of the highest streamed song on that album. So it is that the best video to be shot. And then I like the idea of them going crazy about it, dropping different snippets. The first one was him on the field, was I think was eating corn, and then one boy came and then he started running, and then him on the streets in the yellow bus in Lagos, driving all around. TJ Omori doing crazy thing in this video. I really cannot wait for it to drop.
All right, and also Rema has been going on a whole lot of interviews. Like, he's been going on interviews and making a whole lot of revelations. Like, this boy said he was actually in. Okay, he mentioned the fact that he lost his dad and his brother, and that was when he realized that, man, I need to do something to take care of my family. And he mentioned that he had to switch from gospel to secular music. Why is it that every artist out there has this history of switching from gospel? They'll be in choir or be the head of some kind of band in church. Then from then they're actually switching to the secular music.
Well, for me, the thing is, I think for artists that are successful and then hear their backstory and then hear that they are from choir or from this or that, it's just them having a background knowledge. It's not like they are artists that are not even in the choir or that do not have any background knowledge about music. But then if you look at this kind of artist, you can tell from the kind of music they do. You tell from how well they sound, because there's the very, very basic knowledge about music and all of that. So like the things that they need to learn after they start a music career, they already know all of those things. They know the melodies, they know the parts and everything. So it's definitely going to help their music, and it's not a bad thing, because one way or the other, man must chop, man must survive. So I don't see it as a bad thing, moving from gospel to secular or secular to gospel. So far, whatever you're doing, you love and you enjoy it, keep doing it, man. Doing gospel music is not the key to heaven. So
and he also mentioned that his mom was not really comfortable with the fact that he was switching, the fact that she was actually like a very popular person in church, this Christian mother thing now. And she was like, okay, she was not really comfortable, and it was like he just felt like this was the only way to provide for his family. And he told his mom to actually trust him, that he's got, everything covered. That's to say that the fact that I'm actually going to switch into singing secular music does not mean I'm going to forget all of my home training and all of that. Like, he made a whole lot of revelations. There was one interview where he said he was in Ghana and he was in a whole lot of hard labor, fetching water and all of that. When he mentioned that he does not have a reason to go back to the gym. Like, how old is Rema that he actually had to go through all of that hard work?
Rema is not the youngest person to do all of those things. There are boys younger than Rema that if you go out in the street of Lagos and then you see what young boys are doing, you'll be surprised. There are some boys that are juggling 3-4 jobs. When there's site work, they go to do bricklaying, carry cement and all of those things. Then they go to later orc and everything. When there's how far they go market, come help me, run errands. So there are people doing a lot of things to survive, man. You must survive.
Yes, so he actually got signed to Mavins, and it's been like beautiful for him, like a very beautiful journey. All right, so Mr. Rave just announced that he's going to be going on the Raves and Roses World Tour. And he actually put out these locations, but then he has gone out to say he's going to be updating the site and updating the location, because a whole lot of his fans actually came out to say, okay, our city is not actually part of this locations that you've actually listed. Now Rema said that this is a whole lot, and he's saying he's going to be updating, that he's going to be adding more. This is what you call a world tour. That's what I was asking you, if the other guy's tour is actually a tour, because this is actually what you call a world tour. Like, it's going to be like in almost
this is a world tour now. That one's a UK tour. So major city in UK is Manchester, London, and Birmingham, and then a couple of other, maybe 4 or 5 major. So
so Rema has said he's going to be updating, adding more cities to this particular one. But do you think Rema is actually ready for this particular one?
Rema is more than ready. Rema has bangers upon. Rema can single-handedly perform for, let me say, 2 hours non-stop with the song he has. His first EP, 4 tracks, dope. Second EP, I think 4 or 5 tracks, dope. And then he's dropped other songs that didn't make any EP or any project. And then he has an album that has been targeted to cover different spaces in the globe. Like, there are some countries that this is the song we are messing with. There are some countries that this is the song we are messing with. In Nigeria, like, there are some songs we are messing with in Nigeria that different from what they are messing with in the US, in the UK, and all of that. So the album was intentionally released for a world tour, and I foresaw this world tour coming, because Rema hasn't had anything of such, and then he has a crazy fan base. He's one of the guys with the most numbers on YouTube. If you check his YouTube numbers, crazy. Has numbers higher than a couple of other A-list artists and all of that. And then his Spotify numbers are also not doing badly. So, he's ready for the world tour.
All right, so some of his fans actually came out to cry. Rema, why have you decided to abandon us? So this one says, so Rema isn't doing any individual shows in the UK, just festivals. Heartbreak. And Rema responded saying, I'm doing my own concert in the UK. I will announce and my website will be updated with new dates and tickets. Do not worry, okay? So this is Rema saying he's going to be updating. So don't worry. If you did not see your city on that particular one, he's saying it's going to be updating. So just maybe it's going to be adding your city to that particular one.
Yeah.
And this one says, I know you didn't just exclude Canada from those dates. Are you actually serious? And he says Starlink is going to be updated with time. Just trust me. That means people really actually want to,
like
see
Rema.
Rema.
I said Rema is ready. People want to see him, and the way the tour thing works is like they need to have confirmed the venue, the availability of the venue before they can announce the date. So it's not like they do not even have all of those places in mind. But then once the date and the venue has been secured, before they announce, okay, like once that one is secured, then they can go with announcing, and then they sort out the band and the other logistics that are included for the tour.
So what do you think we should be expecting from Rema's Raves and Roses World Tour?
Definitely amazing performance from Rema. Rema is one very energetic performer when it comes to the stage, and he's known his craft. He's been groomed by Maven and Jonesing, so definitely expect pure energy from the boy.
All right, so if I said we should expect nothing but pure energy from Rema's Raves and Roses World Tour, and also yes, that the king of raves is actually ready to shut down all of these locations that has been listed on his world tour. And yes, also that's going to be adding more cities. So just in case you think that the city you are, Rema is not going to be visiting, don't worry, Rema is going to be updating this particular one very soon. And maybe like I said, he's going to be adding your city to the list. All right guys, so tell us in the comment section if you think Rema is actually ready for this one and what you're expecting from Rema's Rave and Roses World Tour that will be coming up very soon. And we'll be in the comment section responding to some of your comments, if not all. We'll see all you do for us here on the channel. I really do appreciate you. Bye for now. My name is Emma.